Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Up the Score. Today, I'm here with my co-hosts Mike and Shock. Say what's up, yo.
What's up? How are you doing, everybody?
Yo, what's up? Glad to be back. I missed a couple pies, but
wait, hold on. You missed a couple pauses. You got anything you want to say? Any topics you want to discuss?
I just want to say that exactly what I said. What happened about the Lakers is going on. I knew they'd be bad, but as long as Russ accepted his role, he would play good. I've been saying that all year. So I mean, that's one thing. The other thing is, I don't know.
Hey, did we talk about that on the NBA pod? That if Westbrook came off the bench, I feel like we did.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. If he was to accept his role, which is on the bench,
hey, he's averaging like 20 off the bench though.
They're still 2-7. So.
Yeah, but he looked good though. But
he does, he looks better.
Today's episode for the NFL podcast, we're gonna talk about Josh Allen's performance against the Jets. What do we think is next for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? The biggest disappointment so far this NFL season. We're going to have a Tua edition of Would You Rather. And we're going to talk about is Justin Fields the best quarterback of the 2021 draft class. But the main topic of the show, we got our mid-season award show. And what awards y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do Coach of the Year first, or y'all want to dive right into the MVP?
Let's just go right down the line, man.
Right to MVP?
Yeah, right to it.
Who's y'all MVP? Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike
My
missed.
MVP is Patrick Mahomes, man. You see what he did last night to the Titans? There was no way. I was personally going for the Titans, but there was no way that they can actually even been close. But what he did at the end of the game to lead them down to, tie it and then eventually win it, that is what a quarterback is supposed to do. When your team's down and out and you're losing to an inferior opponent, bro, because the Titans are nowhere near the Chiefs. That is what you do as a quarterback. That is how you lead your team back, and that is MVP worthy to me. So that's Mahomes is my MVP, man. Jalen Hurts is a second, but Patrick Mahomes clears.
And did you have a third?
And with this news about Josh Allen, he was my MVP at first, but the way he played against the Jets, which is the topic we have for later, I don't think he looked that great. But and with this news about his elbow, he just has to drop to 3 and probably 4. But yeah, that's my MVP.
All right, I'm gonna let Shock go last because I feel like I feel like Geno Smith is in there, and I just know Geno Smith is somewhere in there. My MVP this year is Jalen Hurts. He's on the undefeated team, leading them. I don't gotta say no more.
Ask you a question real quick.
What's up?
How come Big Ben didn't get no MVP recognition when he was on the?
Cause T.J. Watt was getting recognition for Defensive Player of the Year, and Mike Tomlin was also up there for Coach of the Year.
Big Ben was a quarterback.
But we saw how he was playing. Like Jalen Hurts being undefeated isn't the only reason. His performance also is in there.
Bro, he had better stats than Jalen Hurts has right now.
Bro. Are we gonna act like Jalen Hurts? Are we gonna act like Jalen Hurts isn't a top 5 runner this season, a top 5 passer this season, on the best team this season? Are we just gonna act like that's not a real thing?
He is, but he can be replaced. If you put Lamar Jackson on that team, they probably go 17.
hey, you might be right, but guess what? I'm not gonna discredit Jalen Hurts for doing what he's doing.
I'm not either. He's an MVP candidate, but I don't know about.
All right, my number one.
This is your list. My bad. It's your list.
My number one for MVP is Jalen Hurts. My number 2 is Patrick Mahomes. Like Mike said, that performance last night going against the Titans, where he came back, that is literally MVP status, and he probably still is the best quarterback in the league, but he's not my number 1 for MVP. And my third is Josh Allen, because although he had a bad game against the Jets, that one game it did affect him a little bit, but only one spot because Mahomes went out and had an amazing game the same week. But Josh Allen has still been playing great this season, and that's my MVP list. How does yours look, Shock?
So, for me right now, I have Patrick Mahomes winning MVP. Second, runner-up, I have Geno Smith. Yes, sir. Because, the Seahawks, Bro, they're doing really great. He has a great stat line. I mean, what more can you ask for, bro? He's second, in my opinion. Anyway, and third, I actually have Derrick Henry.
Ew.
The Titans have a great record, and Derrick Henry's back playing very well. They clearly don't really have a quarterback situation settled right now, and they're winning. They're winning a good amount of games, and he's so got Derrick Henry.
All right, so that means our MVP for up the score is going to be Patrick Mahomes since he got 2 votes.
Wait, so Mar, who did you have second and third?
I had Mahomes second and Josh Allen third.
You wild.
Why?
Because, bro, look at Patrick's stats.
Patrick has been
first in passing yards, first in touchdowns. Bro makes comebacks, like runs around if he has to. Bro, he's clearly the MVP.
If the Eagles finish the season undefeated, as they are in our mid-season award show, because this is mid-season, you don't think Hurts would win MVP? If the Eagles go undefeated, you don't think Hurts is going to win MVP?
Bro, he shouldn't.
Even if they go undefeated.
What is Patrick's record gonna be?
He has 3 losses.
Y'all hear me?
Because they have 2 right now.
Hurts would probably be MVP, but nah, bro. It's half a year, bro. It's half a year. It's not a whole season.
Yeah, but you're right. I'm not projecting. I'm going off of right now.
I'm not projecting either. If the season ended right now, I'm still taking Mahomes.
All right. I got Mahomes number 2 though. It ain't like
it'd be more impressive if Hurts was able to win 17 games in a row versus just 8 or 9 or whatever.
You know what's crazy to me?
Yeah.
Hurts ain't even make your top 3. That's crazy. Like, you talk about Hurts being number 1 for me. Hurts not being top 3 is crazy.
Derrick Henry, bro.
Bro, Hurts not being top 3 is crazy.
Hey, most valuable player. To me, if Hurts is out, if they could sign like PJ Walker and he could, not be the
PJ Walker?
You know what I mean? Like
Nah. PJ Walker is crazy. If y'all said like Tua, I'll be cool with it. PJ, chill.
Bro, that team is great. I'm talking about MVP,
most
valuable player.
That team is the best roster in the NFL.
If Patrick Mahomes wasn't playing, those Chiefs would be like 2 and 7 or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because who would be their backup quarterback? Who's the backup quarterback?
I don't know.
How do y'all think Aaron Rodgers would do on those same Chiefs though?
And he would be in the same. He'd be in the MVP race. I think. Because if you think the reason why Aaron Rodgers is so bad right now is because he has 0 weapons. Like nobody will throw the ball to him except Aaron Rodgers.
All right, now let's get to our offensive player of the year. Who will want to go first?
Y'all can go first.
My offensive player of the year is Tyreek Hill. I feel like this one should be agreed upon. I feel like. Who do y'all have as y'all offensive player of the year?
You got to do yours 2 and 3, bro.
All right. I got Nick Chubb as my number 2. Nick Chubb has been playing great. He's been the best running back in the league. And my third is Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen connection ever since they've teamed up together has been nothing but amazing. And Shock, who you have as your offensive player of the year?
So it's funny. I had the exact same list as you, but I forgot about somebody. So I added them in and kind of just.
You forgot about Derrick Henry?
Nah. Just pushed down everybody because I have a new winner of Offensive Player of the Year. So instead of Reed, Chubb, and then Diggs, now I have Joe Burrow winning Offensive Player of the Year. And, hear me out here. So he starts the season coming off a surgery. Throws 4 picks, 2 touchdowns. But since then, he has 16 touchdowns, 2,200 yards, and only 2 interceptions. So I just felt like, we could overlook one game. And, Offensive Player of the Year right there. Reek, over 1,000 yards is insane. And Chubb, good amount of yards, touchdowns.
I
really
can't
doing well.
I can't hate it. I wouldn't even have Joe Burrow in my top 5 to be honest, but hey man, I can't hate it.
Got great stats, bro. He could actually be right there. He could be in the MVP. My top 3. He could have been there instead of Derek.
Well, what is the Bengals record? They got 3 losses.
No, I think they're like 4-5 or 5-4 or
I
something
feel
like
like they
that.
I
five
But
think
and
they're, I
three.
think they're 5-4.
see, they would be in my he would be in my MVP if it wasn't for the losses.
Yeah, they 5 and 4. Who's your offensive? What's your offensive player of the year rankings, Mike?
Shit. Let me see. Number one, my offensive player of the year winner is Tyreek Hill. Man, 1,104 yards in 9 games is absolutely crazy. But he doesn't have the touchdowns, to go with that. My second player for offensive player of the year is Nick Chubb. It's self-explanatory. Uh, he's carrying the freaking Browns right now. And Derrick Henry is my number three. Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry are literally interchangeable, but yeah, that's my three: Tyreek, Derrick Henry, or Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I seen Tyreek is the quickest a receiver has ever got 1,000 yards in NFL history.
Which is impressive, hella impressive.
You know who else has been hella impressive? Tua. But
No, yeah,
we'll talk about something else. Who do y'all have as the defensive player of the year? And I'll go first. I have my list. Number one, I have Michael Parsons. He's been the most ever since he went to that Cowboys defense. They look different. Although they also added Dan Quinn, Micah has easily been the best player on that Cowboys defense, and maybe the only elite player on that Cowboys.
Please stop it. Stop it. We have
Wait.
an elite player. We have an elite player at every single position. And we have DeMarcus Lawrence on the D line, elite defensive line. Michael Parsons, elite linebacker. Trayvon Diggs, elite cornerback. Jalen Curtis, an elite safety. I don't give a fuck. He may not have the name, but Jalen Curtis is an elite safety.
Elite?
How is
Elite? All right, man. You know what? I'm gonna finish my list. Hold on.
Now, hold on. Name your five. Name top five. Name your five safeties real quick.
Dang. Hold on.
Okay, I'll give you Minka, Kevin Byard, and probably I'll have to throw Buda Bacon.
Jesse.
And Derwin.
Jesse.
Jalen Curtis is better.
Then Jesse Bates.
Yes.
I'll name you a couple safeties right now. Antoine Winfield.
Jalen Curtis is better.
You know what?
We can say this debate for like the next pod. But
Yeah. We're gonna have a would you rather with Javon Curse.
Jalen Curtis isn't the elite safety, bro.
Hey, we're gonna have a would you rather with Javon Curse next podcast, or if y'all want to do it at the end of this one.
Now we can do it next one because Shock is on the time crunch. We have an elite player at every position, bro.
All right. Hey, you gonna have to stand on that next week. All right.
I trust me, I will.
All right, for defensive player of the year, I got Michael Parsons coming with that award. I have Darius Smith coming in second place. The Vikings have quietly been 7-1, and like no one even realizes how good the Vikings have been playing. And Darius Smith has been very foundational for that defense ever since he came. He's leading the league in sacks. I think he's also leading the leagues in tackles for loss, which shows how much of a difference he's made in the run game. It was hard for me not to put him number one, but Michael has he's been on a different level. At number three, I have Nick Bosa. It's kind of crazy not having Aaron Donald on my list, but the 49ers have been the second best defense this year. And Nick Bosa is also tied for the sack leader in the NFL, so I gave it to him. And who's next in the list? Like, who going next?
Where's Nick Bosa at with sacks?
He's tied for first, I believe.
How many does he have?
8.5.
That's not first, bro.
Who's first?
Matt Judon, 11.5.
Matt Judon, no way,
He does.
bro.
He did. Yeah, he was.
He must have went crazy against the Colts yesterday.
No. He doesn't even. Wait, what did he do against the Colts yesterday?
He had 3, bro.
He had 3 against the Colts. Okay, that's why. All right, I missed out on that.
I would say he had
All right.
to.
Well, really quick. So, defensive player of the year, I got number 1, Micah Parsons. So, 8 games, 8 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. I love forced fumbles, so that's fire.
Don't forget the touchdown.
And the touchdown.
Yeah, that touchdown was crazy.
Second place, I actually have C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So he had a 2-interception game. He's gotten an interception in every single game since the first interception he had, which is just he's just on a hot streak right now. It's pretty incredible. And so defensive, or maybe I don't know if he had one. Yeah, he did. He did. So anyway, C.J. Gardner-Johnson second, and then third I got Matt Judon, the sack leader right now, 11.5 sacks, but one more game than Micah Parsons. So Micah could have 4 next game. And anyway, just saying. So Matt Judon third.
So, defensive player of the year is obviously Michael Parsons, man. He's just a game breaker. Anytime he's on the field, there's a chance that he can change the game. Well, he will change the game.
It's not a chance. He will.
He will. He's going to change the game. Thank God he didn't. Thank God y'all skipped over him and the Eagles skipped over him too. Oh, thank the Lord. My number 2 is... Shit, where did my list go? My number 2 is Nick Bosa. No, fuck Nick Bosa. My number 2 is Matt Judon because ever since last year, he's been going crazy. Coming from the Ravens, I knew he was going to be all right. Coming from the Ravens because he's going from all right defensive coordinator to probably
Don Martindale to Belichick.
And yeah, from him to Bill Belichick, I knew he was going to be straight. And number 3, I might not agree with this, but it's actually a tie between Trayvon Diggs and Sauce Gardner for number 3. Sauce Gardner is playing like a defensive player of the year. And Trayvon Diggs is too as well. But Sauce Gardner is a completely different freaking monster.
Bro, when I was going over my defensive player of the years, I almost put Sauce Gardner at number 3. And then I also was looking at Trayvon like, dang, Trayvon's also been playing pretty well.
Yeah, those two cornerbacks, are probably 1 and 2.
Nah, they not 1 and 2, but
they could. There's an argument.
You know who number 1 is?
Don't say Jalen Ramsey.
Nah, that boy in Denver.
No, he's not better than Trayvon Diggs. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I love Pat Surtain, but Sauce Gardner and Trayvon Diggs are just playing on 2 different levels. They're up here, and everybody else is like right here.
I think that boy in Denver is the best corner of the league, which is crazy.
It's not. No, it's bro. It's either Trayvon Diggs or it's Sauce Gardner. It's one of the 2.
All right.
That's just me though. I'm just saying. Bro, did you see what Sauce Gardner did to Josh Allen yesterday?
I mean, but he was shadowing, Gabe Davis. Like he wasn't shadowing Stephon.
Right.
But it's also
locked up Stephon Diggs as well.
Yeah, but it's also because they have another elite corner, I must say, on the other side. Oh my God, DJ Reed
is also he's a great cornerback. So
bro, DJ Reed's been playing amazing.
The Jets defense is just it's come up since earlier.
Yeah. They defense is another one that they're top 5 defense in the league, maybe top 3, but I gotta
top 10.
Nah, top 5.
It's in the top 10, maybe 7, 8, 6, 7, 8.
Bro, he changed y'all. That defense changed y'all MVP picks, by the way. I just want y'all to remember that. Because 2 weeks ago, last week, y'all had Josh Allen as your MVP, man. Ever since he played that defense, man.
Well, it's not them. It's the injury. The only thing that changed my mind about that was the injury. Was the shock saying something about his elbow. That was the only thing that changed my mind. If you didn't tell me that, I was still going to have Josh Allen as my MVP.
All right. This was the hardest award for me. Excuse me?
No, I thought he said either shoulder. He was grabbing his shoulder, so I was thinking, I don't know.
No, I'm just scratching on my shoulder, bro.
All right,
I was too.
This award was the hardest one for me to come up with a name. This is Offensive Rookie of the Year. I had Chris Olave winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Damian Pierce coming in 2nd place. And 3rd place, I had Breece Hall because to begin the season, he was doing amazing. And this is a mid-season award, so I know he's obviously not going to be there at the end of this. But mid-season, that Jets run game was looking really good. He was playing good out the backfield, and I just wanted to show him some love. And who y'all got for your offensive rookie of the year, Shock?
So, for me, my first place is Kenneth Walker.
I mean, he's
kind of like the what?
He's been good for like 3 weeks. 4 weeks. I know that. I understand.
But he's got the stats too. And he's
Yeah,
had like 2 games over like 130 yards or something.
bro. I might be.
Touchdown game.
And he played great yesterday too. He might win the award, but mid season, I don't think
mid-season.
I'll put him there yet. Just because it's only been like
Yeah. He's getting hot at the right time.
yeah.
Anyway, so I got Kenneth Walker winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Second, I got Dameon Pierce, very consistent since the beginning of the season. And third, I got wide receiver 1 in Pittsburgh, winning for third place.
So am I tripping having Chris Olave #1?
No, you're not. He's been like statistically performing as the best rookie receiver, but I just feel like he's our #1, and he's still, he's putting up all right stats. Not for a #1, but just as far as the rookie race goes.
Yeah,
so.
but Olave is also #1 in New Orleans because Mike Thomas is not an NFL player no more. He is strictly in the rehab center, which is sad to say.
Bro, I saw a graphic the other day that was just like messed up. Like I know, like I don't understand how the different injuries are working, but it was like it had Brian Robinson and
I saw that.
it said Brian Robinson
Got
shot
shot.
4 games. Mike Thomas dislocated
Break toe.
toe, misses the season. Like, bruh, that made me laugh. I mean, I'm glad
Yeah, I see
Brian
that.
Robinson's okay, obviously, but like that's just crazy, bro. That's
All
just
right.
crazy.
Well, what about you, Mike? How your list looking?
If y'all remember, at the beginning of the season, we did the predictions. I had Breece Hall and Dameon Pierce as my 1 and 2. But with Breece Hall getting hurt, that kind of sucks. So my #1, I gotta give it to Kenneth Walker. He's the best rookie running back besides Breece Hall. He's just everything I want in a running back. He has power. He's quick. He breaks tackles. So that's why he's my number. He's my winner. Dameon Pierce, my #2. For the same exact reasons, Kenneth Walker is my #1. He has speed. He's quick. He has power. He breaks tackles. If you watch what he did to Philadelphia's defense Thursday, you can see why I have him winning. And my #3. Who's my #3? Damn it.
Mitch, we'll show some love to
I
Breece
remember
Hall.
remember when you said Sky Moore could be Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Yo, chill, bro.
It was hilarious.
Hey, man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Sky Moore, man.
Bro, Sky... And they traded for Kadarius Toney, so Sky Moore just goes down even more.
Didn't I, bro? I told you Sky Moore was going to be wide receiver 4, and now he's like wide receiver fucking 7.
Hey, chill.
Yeah, that pick was absolutely wild, bro.
Bro,
Probably one of the worst
who...
takes
I had...
I've seen in a while.
It's because, like... I don't know,
Oh
man.
shit! Am I #3? I forgot about my #3. I'm gonna give it to Drake London. I just was trying to find be different. I think Drake London can do something towards go further. I think he can.
I hate that pick. I ain't gonna lie.
He could be #3.
He got stripped by Khalil Mack.
Oh yeah,
That's what I've
you seen
never
Khalil
seen
Mack
this
just take the
year.
ball from him?
It's Khalil.
Bro, he took the ball from him like a little kid, which Jake probably is. Like, he is a younger.
He's only probably like
Khalil
215.
does that though.
Like
You saw him
250.
against Aaron Rodgers.
Bro.
That his first game as a Bear, that was crazy.
Bro, if Joey Bosa got to come back for that Chargers defense, bro, because Khalil Mack
The
and
Chargers
him,
are the most overrated team in the NFL.
they always, every season, they are the most overrated team. Like, every year going into the season, they're the most overrated team. It's just that's what comes with the Chargers at this point. All right, for Defensive Rookie of the Years, I feel like Sauce Gardner better win this one. I got Sauce Gardner at #1 for Defensive Rookie of the
I
Year.
feel like that's a lot at this point.
Nah. Shock's smile tells me everything I need to know, bro. Tariq Woolen, he's been playing great for the Seahawks. He has been shadowing receivers on the right side, which that's typically where the offenses put their best wide receiver at. And he's actually stood his ground. He's 6'4". He's fast as hell. Bro, Tariq Woolen, he has a crazy amount of potential. But Sauce Gardner, he's just what you need out of a corner. He's polished. He's locked down. He has so many pass breakups. I believe he has 11 pass breakups or 12, which is insane. He got a pick last night against Josh Allen. Sauce Gardner has been amazing. Tariq Woolen the same. And for number 3, Devin Lloyd, although he hasn't been the same as he started off the season, this is a mid-season award show, and his first 4 or 5 games, Devin Lloyd was easily the best rookie of the year. But ever since then, he's fell down back to earth, but I still have him in my top 3. And who did you have for your defensive rookie of the year, Shock?
Okay, so number 1, I got Tariq Woolen. Man is he like you already said it, bro. He's got great potential. He's got the most interceptions right now. He's tied for second in the NFL with interceptions overall. And he's been doing well against whoever really kind of he's been up against. And, it's hard for me to put him here because of how well Sauce has been playing. But, I mean, he's got the picks. So, anyway, I got number 2 being Sauce. And then number 3, I have Aiden Hutchinson. So, he got a pick last night against Aaron Rodgers.
He got a pick?
And he has 4.5 sacks, which is really good for a rookie. So,
he had a game with 3 sacks. So,
hey, man, he still has 4.5 right here.
Yeah.
And he got a pick last night. Bro,
That's impressive. I didn't know he came out with a pick last night. That's impressive. Who are your top 3 for?
Basically the same list he got, except I got Sauce, Tariq Woolen, and Aiden Hutchinson. Sauce Gardner, he has been probably the best cornerback in the league.
He's been a top 3 cornerback in the NFL, which is crazy out of a rookie.
He's probably been the best. He's probably been the best cornerback in the league. And everything else is self-explanatory. Tariq Woolen, 4 interceptions. Just a really good athlete. For his size and for his speed. For his size, he has amazing speed. And Aiden Hutchinson
he got
a freaking pick as a defensive lineman. That's not that common. So, that's my defensive rookies of the year.
All right, and for comeback player of the year, number 1, I got that NYG boy, Saquon Barkley. After those 2 seasons where he was just injury riddled. Last year he played a majority of the games, but we just saw that it was his first year back from a torn ACL, and most players their first year back, they not really the same player. And the year prior to that, he didn't play at all. He only played 2 games, then he got hurt against the Bears. And now he's been a top 5 running back in the league. He is our offense. You name me 3 Giants receivers right now.
Kenny Galladay,
Richie Shepard,
Darius Slade.
Did you just hear what y'all named? All right, and we are 6-2 with the best rushing offense in the league, or the most dynamic rushing offense in the league. Next, I have Derrick Henry. Even though he didn't miss that much time, I feel like he still came back from an injury. Some people, I see like Geno Smith on comeback player of the year. What has he came back from? I feel like
bro, what?
What has Geno Smith came back from? He came back from the bench?
Yes.
He's number 1 on the odds right now.
He's number 1. Nah, bro. I don't rock with that. He ain't even make my list. He ain't came back from nothing. Derrick Henry came back from a leg injury, and people were doubting him and saying he's getting older as a running back, and can he be the same as he ever was? And he's looked like he hasn't even lost a step.
Bro, those are legit questions though. From a 29.
Exactly, and guess what? He came back.
Running backs don't last that long.
And he came back.
But especially getting the carries that he gets, you want to talk about somebody being their offense. Derrick Henry is the Titans' offense.
Heck yes.
He gets at least 30 touches a game. So you trying to say that, bro, nothing Saquon Barkley can do for the Giants, Derrick Henry can't do for the Titans. He can do it better.
No, actually, no. And in the receiving game?
Yeah, receiving, bro.
Derrick Henry's he doesn't even touch the receiving game.
Derrick Henry had 219 off the ground a couple weeks ago. Can
Saquon not do that?
Combined this year, receiving and rushing. Derrick Henry's only doing one thing. He gets 220. Can Saquon do that?
Nah, but Saquon stays on the field more than Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, I have not seen Derrick Henry lead the field.
In obvious
except
passing
the last
downs,
couple plays of yesterday's game.
in obvious passing downs, I'm taking Derrick Henry out personally. Like third and long. What's the point of Derrick Henry being on the field? All right, my number 3 is Christian McCaffrey. He was the same as Saquon. The past couple years, he's been almost irrelevant. It's like y'all are forgetting Christian McCaffrey was made the best running back in the league 2 years ago. In the past 2 seasons, he's been nothing. He's honestly been. He's just been hurt after getting hurt, and now he's been playing amazing. The first week he was on the 49ers was the first week in a long time that he went without at least 100 scrimmage yards, and that's just impressive to me. And last week he went for 3 touchdowns, passing, receiving, throwing. Passing, receiving, running. Bro, Christian McCaffrey has been him again, and that's my 3 for comeback player of the year. What does your list look like, Shock? And hold on, my list is filled with running backs now. I'm looking at it, which is kind of crazy that running backs always get hurt. And seeing these 3 guys come back, I'm happy for them because the league whole entire opinion on running backs has changed dramatically. And just seeing three of maybe the 3 best running backs in the league besides Nick Chubb come back is pretty cool to me.
Yeah. So I have to agree with you with the Geno take. I feel like he had an over 100 quarterback passer rating in the games he played last season. So I don't really look at him playing well this year as a comeback player of the year candidate. In my opinion, he's disqualified altogether. As far as Derrick Henry, I have to disagree with you there. He had 10 touchdowns and almost 1,000 yards last year. So with that being said, my list starts off with Saquon Barkley at number 1, of course. He's been, like you said, top 5 running back. Number 2 is where we start kind of changing a lot. So number 2, I have Juju Smith-Schuster. He has been really bad the last few seasons for the Steelers. Injuries, just not getting open, no separation, nothing. And he's been playing really well for the Chiefs, especially the last few games. So like a few times going over 100 yards, a few touchdowns, stuff like that. So Juju's my number 2. And then for number 3, I have Marcus Mariota. He has a quarterback passer rating of over 90, and the Falcons are actually tied or either second or whatever.
They're tied.
They, with a win and a divisional opponent loss, they could be first in their division right now with Mariota starting. So Mariota's my 3rd for comeback player of the year.
Did Christian McCaffrey cross your mind or? All right.
He did. I mean, I looked at his stats and I just said, You know what I mean? Like, Mariota and Juju are more impressive to me. The way they have kind of
I can't hate it.
What they have come from and gone to now.
I can't hate your list. Your list is actually, I liked your list.
Thanks.
My comeback player of the year, my number 1 has to be Geno. I don't know why Shock didn't go with that. He's the Geno stand here, but I'm taking Geno. I don't care what y'all say. I get the point about the being on the bench. But what did he say? The boy said, "It wrote me off. I ain't right back though." That quote alone should give him comeback player of the year.
What did he come back from?
MVP.
I like that. I like that from him, and I just from coming off the bench, like not even really getting that much recognition, and to go from that to what he's doing right now, leading a Seahawks team who everybody literally wrote off as one of the worst teams in the league. Everyone's like 1-7, 1-16. They're not making the playoffs. They're getting the first overall pick. They're proving us wrong, and that Broncos trade is looking more and more genius as the days go on. I don't know why people advocated for Drew Lock to start over Geno, but he's my number 1 for comeback player of the year. My number 2 is Derrick Henry. He's carrying that Titans team. He's carrying the Titans as a whole, even though he just plays offense. And my number 3 is Christian McCaffrey. He got a fresh start in San Francisco, and he just looks great. He's looked good up until this point. But yeah, my number one is definitely Geno Smith for comeback player of the year.
Bro, this man hates any NFC East teams. Like, Saquon didn't even make your top 3?
No.
That's insane.
Nope.
And Gene and
I just gave you reasons to why.
Why?
I gave you all the reasons.
Why?
I gave you all the reasons why my top 3 is.
Well, why isn't Saquon on there?
Because I don't want him to put. I don't want to put him there. He doesn't deserve it.
Bro, Saquon doesn't deserve to be on comeback player of the year. That is insane to me, bro. And it's not that insane because you're a Cowboys fan. I understand why.
Yeah.
At least you say yeah. At least you say yeah.
Bro, listen. I respect Saquon as a player. I truly do. I respect him. But I just think that those 3 players that I named have just been better.
All right, man. Hey, all right, bro.
Matter of fact, let's look up the odds real quick.
Bro, the odds have Geno Smith as number 1. I don't care about the odds. What did Geno Smith come back from? Like you haven't explained that to me yet.
Bro, okay. I'm gonna explain to you right now. A quarterback, he was a second round pick in 2013. Right? He plays for the Jets. The Jets have literally no one. The Jets expected him to carry that team to something. He couldn't do it because he had nobody to throw the ball to. He had no weapons. He had no defense. Right? They get rid of him. He bounces around the league. I think he goes to the Chargers. He goes to the Giants. He replaces Eli for 1 game and nothing. And then he goes to the Seahawks. He sits behind Russ. He plays okay. Oh no. He sat behind Russ, didn't he?
In the Seahawks? Yeah. What?
Yeah, okay, yeah, he sat behind Russ. I was thinking about the trade. He sat behind Russ, you know. When Russ was out, he didn't play great, but he played all right.
He played pretty decent when Russ was out, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. He played okay. And now that he has full control of this offense, what has he done for them?
He's played amazing.
They're okay then. Bro.
But I just feel like he didn't come back from
9
anything.
years of mediocrity. That's what he came back from.
Geno would make he might be in my top 5 for MVP. He's like number 6 for my MVP. And Saquon isn't up there. But Geno Smith has had the better overall season than Saquon. But Saquon's coming back for something.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Don't you think that if a player is in your top 5 for MVP, he should definitely be the winner of an award?
It depends what the award is.
The award is comeback player of the year.
Yeah, he ain't coming back for nothing.
He came back from 9 years of mediocrity. What are you talking about?
He ain't come back from it. He broke out from it.
Came back, broke out, bro. You don't break out after 9 years, bro.
Bro, like this isn't a most improved player award. This is a comeback award.
He came back.
Most improved player, I'll give it to Geno.
We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna have to see.
All right, man. And for Coach of the Year, I have my number 1 as Nick Sirianni. He has led the Eagles to an undefeated record. And although this Eagles team roster is crazy, we can't just look at a roster and be like, oh, look at his roster. Because going into the season, people were looking at the Packers defense like, oh my God, this defense is crazy good. And what has their defense came up to? Ain't been on shit. While the Eagles defense has been amazing, they run pass balance has also been really well. And like you said, y'all both said that Jalen Hurts isn't your MVP, and the Eagles are undefeated, so they're not. Nick Sirianni's not being carried by his running back, so I better see Nick Sirianni number 1 on y'all list. Number 2 is Brian Daboll. He has led the Giants. He's changed the whole Giants culture. We have a fight on the field. The Giants actually play games to win. Giants have been amazing. And my last one is Mike McDaniel. Tua has taken a leap. It also is credit to Tyreek Hill. But the plays that Mike McDaniel has drawn up for Tua to throw to these receivers have been amazing. And he's letting Tua play. Like Brian Flores, people were so mad when he got fired. And that Brian Flores firing was the best thing the Dolphins ever did. Because when Brian Flores was the head coach of the Dolphins, he hired 2 offensive coordinators. Do y'all realize how dumb hiring 2 offensive coordinators is? He had one for the run game and one for the pass game. That is terrible. and people act. I'm not gonna get too into the Brian Flores situation, but Mike McDaniel has came into that Dolphins offense and he has trusted his quarterback and let his quarterback play the game, and we see the results of that.
I just think you're completely disregarding the fact that he has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
I'm not completely disregarding it.
Yeah, that's what it fit, bro. When you have two of the most explosive wide receivers in the league, what do you expect? You can expect nothing less than a playoff appearance.
I mean, man.
Receivers in the league.
I what can I do about that? Tom Brady has Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, Mike Evans, Russell Gage.
Yeah, bro. Everybody knows. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give Tom Brady a pass, bro. I have to. He's 45, and he has all this other shit going on, bro. Bro, with certain people, you just have to give him a pass. Tom Brady's one.
It's not easy.
I just have to.
The weapons definitely help it out, but you have to have someone who knows how to use their weapons.
It's also been, injury decimated. Like, bro, there's injuries all over their team. The offensive line, mostly.
I'm not gonna discredit Tua. I'm not gonna sit here and discredit Tua, Mike McDaniels, or anything on the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill is the best receiver in football, but that doesn't mean anything because look at Devontae Adams with the Raiders. Has Derek Carr taken this leap? Has Derek Carr been different?
No. You want to know why? You want to know why he hasn't taken the leap?
Why?
Because Josh McDaniels is a fucking terrible head coach.
Okay, so you know what that shows me? That shows me that just because Mike McDaniel isn't a terrible head coach, right? We could agree on that?
Yeah, no, he's not.
So why are you saying that why is Tyreek Hill the only reason that Mike McDaniel's been doing good as a coach?
I didn't say that. I said when you have two of the best receivers, what do you expect?
Josh McDaniel has one of the best running backs and receivers, and look what he's doing.
Who?
Josh McDaniels, Josh Jacobs, and Devontae Adams.
Josh Jacobs is mid. Devontae Adams. They also have a mid quarterback.
Mike McDaniel
Waller can't stay on the field. That defense is fucking terrible.
Mike McDaniel has been working with what he got. And before I give it to Shock, actually, I'm gonna let Shock say the name. All right, Shock. What's your coaches of the year?
My coach of the year list. Okay, this was the hardest one to do out of any of them for me. So, just me personally, this was the most challenging one because I had so many people I wanted to put in the top three, but there's only three, and I didn't do any ties. So number one is Nick Sirianni. I mean, it has to be. They're undefeated. He's the coach. You know what I mean? So the defense is playing great. Top two, their corners are like top 5 corners, 2 of them. Bro. Anyway, for number 2, I have Pete Carroll.
Bro, you stole my pick.
That's a great pick.
Pete Carroll was he was my number 2 as well.
Yep, I got Pete Carroll. I mean, the Seahawks, they are on a 4-game win streak right now. And Geno Smith is second for MVP as well for me. So, coach, quarterback, plus the defense. They have a great rookie corner, awesome situation going on. I mean, it's just Pete Carroll for number 2 for me. If the Eagles weren't undefeated, he might be number 1. And for number 3, I have Robert Saleh.
You had some good picks.
I mean, it's the Jets, bro. It's the Jets. It's like the Browns of the AFC North, It's not exactly as
I
get the Jets, bro. And they got who at quarterback exactly, and they are 6-3. So, you know what I mean?
I don't hate your list at all. That was actually pretty solid. What about you, Mike?
My list, my number 1, I hope pray to God he doesn't win it, because if he does, that means the Eagles are the number 1 seed. Nick Sirianni, I don't too much care for him, but I just hope. As of right now, he's the best. He's my number 1. Number 2 is Pete Carroll. Shock stole my list, but it's Pete Carroll for all the same reasons he said. He took he took probably one of the worst teams in the league, and he made them one of the best. And my number 3, I'm not gonna like this pick. I don't care. My number 3 is Mike McCarthy. He has quietly been one of the better coaches in the league, bro. I don't care. You can say what you want. Brian Daboll, change the... Fuck that. I don't care if he's winning, change the Giants. I don't care about none of that, bro. Mike McCarthy was literally on the hot seat as of as of week 1. He was on the hot seat, and he went in. He's changed that. So, and what he's done, for everybody else, it may have gone unnoticed, but with me, what he's done is not going unnoticed. So,
all right. Hey, and there's one coach I want to shout out is Kevin O'Connell. The Vikings have been 7-1. It was hard not putting him on the list, but I thought Shock was going to. That's why I said I'm gonna let Shock go with it. But Kevin O'Connell, that was a great name you said. Even though I don't got him in there, I want to give him some love, bro. He's a rookie head coach. He's leading this Vikings team to 7-1. He's not on my list personally, but
Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback-friendly coach, and Mike Zimmer was not. That's why the Vikings are as successful as they are. Mike Zimmer even made it known that he hated his quarterbacks.
yeah, like with Kellen Mond last season.
So,
I don't remember I don't remember exactly what he said, but I do remember him saying something about Kellen Mond. All right, and that was our awards show.
Y'all go to this next
7.
All right, I'm gonna take out the Josh Allen topic. All right, now let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. What do you think is next for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers?
What's next?
Yeah, bro, what the hell? That lighting is amazing now.
because it's getting dark outside and this light is like right here. So that's why you see that beam right there.
What do y'all think is next for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? Do you think Aaron Rodgers will leave the team? Do you think he will retire? Or do you think he gets traded?
There's one or two options. Either one, he retires, or two, he goes to Indianapolis.
Do you think he stays?
He does not stay.
So you don't think next season Aaron Rodgers should be a Packer?
No.
What about you, Shock?
If I'm Green Bay.
What is his contract?
Oh, he signed an extension last season. That's the reason Devontae had to go. That's the reason they had to let so many players go. Aaron Rodgers wanted his money. They had to let go of Darius Smith. They had to let go of Devontae Adams. They had to pay Aaron Rodgers. He gave them no choice.
Well, they didn't have to let go of Devontae. He just chose to take less money because of Aaron Rodgers.
I don't think he's gonna go to the Colts.
I don't think he'll go to the Colts either.
That's just a theory I have.
It depends who they get as their head coach. He might, and he might. Honest, like, bro, if Kenny Pickett does not do what I can know he's gonna do, for the second half of the season, like if the second half is kind of like this has been the first half, the Steelers, we might be a team to look at for him coming to our team as well. So there's another option.
I'm gonna give y'all a couple names that I think would be cool. I'm gonna start off with the Titans. I remember the offseason before that, the Titans were a rumor for Aaron Rodgers to go to, and we see that they started Malik Willis. I don't know what's going on with that Ryan Tannehill situation. I feel like the Titans is a possibility.
He got a hurt ankle.
Oh, that's why. But I don't think they would hate to let go of Ryan Tannehill for Aaron Rodgers. Another team I have is the Detroit Lions. We was talking about the Lamar Jackson going to the Detroit Lions. What about Aaron Rodgers? If they made a move, if the Lions found a way to trade for a better defense, I don't know. I'm just naming teams that don't have a quarterback. I doubt he goes to the Lions, but that's another one. The New York Giants.
Dude, the Packers wouldn't allow that. There's no way.
Oh yeah, you're right. But then they let Brett Favre go to the Vikings.
That's not the same thing.
No. Brett Favre went
in free agents
Packers to retirement to the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah, like he signed. They would have to trade him to the Lions. They will not do that.
Okay. No. All right. What about the Giants? You don't think that's a possibility? Nah.
No.
What about the Raiders? Go back with Devontae.
Raiders, they just signed Derek Carr.
I mean,
there's no way.
Look at what he's been doing though.
Oh, QB swap. Yo, what if the Raiders traded Carr and Devontae back to the Packers for Aaron?
What about I'm just naming teams because I feel like Aaron Rodgers got to go. Do you think the Washington Commanders would be a possibility?
No.
Yo.
I mean, hold on. Jeff Bezos want to buy the team. They're gonna want a whole new culture. Come on. That's a possibility. I like the Commanders the most so far.
That's a good one. I like that.
If he buys the team, they're gonna have to build a new stadium, Amazon Prime Stadium. They're gonna have to build that. they're gonna have to damn near move the team.
I like the
There's
Commanders
no way
for.
Jeff Bezos wants to keep.
I like Commanders for Aaron Rodgers. Another team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's he may retire. It's gonna be a vacant spot at quarterback here. You could just plug in, play Aaron Rodgers right there. With
Tom
the
Brady's
Tampa.
coming back.
You think so?
Bro, he's coming back. He's coming back, bro. He's not gonna retire again.
Bro, ain't no way.
He's not gonna do the
Ain't no
Brett
way he
Favre
don't
thing
retire,
every
bro.
season. Bro, he's gonna play another 4 years. Watch.
He doesn't need to. He needs to go to his family.
He need to go raise his kids, man.
They've already the divorce is already happening, bro. He's staying with football.
It's not too late, bro. He can always reconcile. They can always fix it. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go fix his fucking marriage.
He should do that, but I think he's just gonna stay. He's just gonna be the Bucks quarterback for the next 10 years.
The last possibility, kind of, it's not gonna happen. But going into the season, I thought this would be a trade for next season. It was Aaron Rodgers to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, after Jalen Hurts' amazing performance, the Eagles going to take their time with Jalen Hurts. But going into the season, I really liked Aaron Rodgers to the Eagles because what I think this Eagles roster is, but that's obviously not going to happen.
The only way I feel like the Eagles replace Jalen Hurts
is a poor playoff.
Is with Lamar Jackson. Like, if Lamar Jackson becomes available and he shows interest in Philly, I don't think there's no way they don't jump on that. Because
if I'm Philly, I'm keeping Hurts. I'm just keeping Hurts.
What? Come on, bro.
You know?
Why are you such a fan of Hurts, bro?
Bro, y'all don't like Hurts at all?
Bro, Lamar is better than Hurts.
He's better. He's better. I didn't say that. He's better.
As a runner and a passer.
He's better.
By a mile.
I never said that he's not better. But I'm just saying I'd rather just keep Hurts because you're gonna have to pay Lamar. You're gonna have to give up assets for Lamar. When instead you could keep that money to get Hurts better defense, even better offense, and
Lamar's gonna be a free agent, so you don't have to trade him.
But
Hurts
the Ravens are gonna tag
free
him.
agent very soon as well, though.
Yeah,
He's
but
get paid very soon.
He's gonna be cheaper. You can build more with him.
He will not, bro. They're undefeated. He's about to win an MVP.
If he keeps playing like this, and if he does get the MVP, he's going to be just as valuable as Lamar.
Man.
He's going to be just as valuable money-wise. When it comes to on-the-field play, he's not even going to touch Lamar. So
you're saying, hold on. So what you're saying is that Jalen Hurts will be kind of like Dak Prescott. He will have an amazing offense around him and get money that he don't deserve, right?
Stop.
Huh? Because hold on. Dak Prescott had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, the best online, Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard, and got paid money that he didn't deserve.
Dak is like the same play style as Hurts, but way better.
Bro, you're about to get me started, bro. Because I really wish people in the NFL community would stop saying Dak is overpaid. Because if you look at it, $40 million, people are getting $40 million plus, way more than $40 million now. Next generation of quarterbacks, like look at Kyler, he got 45. Josh Allen is getting
Kyler's crazy.
50, bro. $40 million is not a lot for a quarterback.
It's not.
And no, we did not, or we haven't had the best O-line in like 5 years.
But
that line has to stop.
With Tyron Smith in there, y'all have one of the better O-lines in the league.
Okay, but it's all right, bro. Listen to me, bro. I'm about to break down each of Dak Prescott's years, bro. I'm about to break it down to you, and I'm about to do it quick. 2016 was probably the best year, record-wise, that we've had. 2016, we went 13-3. Rookie Dak, rookie Zeke. Best O-line in the NFL, mid-defense, all-right weapons. We got the first round bye, made it to the divisional round, got hold by Aaron Rodgers. 2017, we had a washed-up Dez Bryant, an injured O-line. Zeke got suspended for 6 games, and he still led the league in rushing, and we had a god-awful defense. Okay? 2018 came back, started off 3-5. We went and traded for Amari Cooper. We went 7-1. Made the playoffs. We had a great defense that year at the end of the year, and we lost to
49ers?
the Rams in the divisional round. 2019, started out 3-0. Dak Prescott, since he started out 3-0, he was gonna sign. Had Jerry Jones signed him at the beginning of the offseason, like he was supposed to, Dak Prescott wouldn't have got paid no $40 million. But you wanted Jerry waited and waited and waited, and was like, and made him prove himself pretty much. So Jerry jumped. So 2019 started out 3-0. We fall off a cliff. We miss the playoffs. Go 8-8. Jason Garrett. That keep in mind, Jason Garrett is the head coach, so he plays a major role in all of this. So and that was 2019. 2020 he breaks his ankle. Then the 2020 year is when he gets paid. 2021, his first year of his new contract, he's getting $75 million. We go 12-5, right? We make it to the wild card round. We lose to the 49ers. We were not favored to win that game anyway. Like people doubted us to win that game. So when you say Dak Prescott got money he didn't deserve, that's a lie, because who else was out there that we was gonna get that's better than him? That wasn't already on the team that we wouldn't have to trade for.
I'm not saying he didn't deserve it, but I'm saying that his situation makes him look better than he is. The same way y'all say Jalen Hurts has this O-line, run game, offense, defense.
I just broke down 3 of the 7 years where he was ass. I just broke down 3 of the 7 years where we were terrible. 2017, half of 2018, and 2019.
What about last season? What about last season when y'all lost in the first round? Did y'all have one of the best receiving trio? But y'all lost in the first round to a 49ers team, and then you're gonna say that y'all weren't like favorited. That Cowboys team with Aaron Rodgers, they're making the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers choke artist. With that choke artist Aaron Rodgers, the Cowboys are.
It's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Aaron Rodgers, bro. Why are you even trying to, bro? Don't do that. He's not Aaron Rodgers. You can't compare Dak Prescott and Aaron Rodgers.
All right, what about Lamar Jackson?
He's the greatest quarterback of our generation.
What about Lamar Jackson behind? What about Lamar Jackson behind Tyron Smith? Was Tyron Smith healthy for the playoff games?
Lamar Jackson had just as good as a team as the Cowboys had, and what did he do? He fucking choked to the Tennessee Titans.
What receiver? Lamar Jackson had as good as a team as the Cowboys. The Cowboys had one of the best rosters in the league.
Yeah, Hollywood, Mark Andrews, and on top of that,
Hollywood and Mark Andrews.
He didn't need wide receivers because he had a great running. He had a great running game.
A great running game. He had no running backs. All his running backs got hurt. His whole defense got hurt.
No, that maybe
y'all in your eyes, y'all had the best corner in the league. You have the defensive player, the runner-up for defensive player of the year. You had Dak Prescott. You had the best receiving trio. You had one of the better O-lines.
Lamar Jackson MVP season.
Excuse me?
He did not have hit Lamar Jackson's MVP season. He did not have the best running game in the league.
He did.
Mark Ingram,
He did.
Okay then. So what is your point? He don't need receivers. He had Mark Andrews.
He don't need receivers.
In the league, and he had a top 5 defense.
He don't need receivers. Bro, we see. All right. Who do you think is a better passer, Tua or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar. It's not even close.
So you think Lamar? You think if Lamar had Tyreek Hill, he could consistently throw for 300?
You put Lamar Jackson in that Dolphins offense, and they're undefeated just with the Eagles. They're undefeated with the Eagles too.
I don't understand what point we've made. We've been saying a whole lot of nothing. Let's just change the topic, man.
No, the point was you tried to say,
bro,
Dak Prescott did deserve his money.
No. What I'm saying is Dak Prescott was in a nice situation to where he looks a little tiny bit better than what he is, so he got a little more money. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it.
He's a top 10 quarterback, bro. What do you mean? He's a top 10 quarterback.
He has top 10 production. Top 10 production,
which makes him a top 10 quarterback.
All right. So Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Has Jalen Hurts had top 5 production this season?
Yes. He only has 3 turnovers.
Okay, so he's a top 5 quarterback.
Yes, I would say that.
All right. As long as you can say that, I'm cool. All right, now let's go to the.
Look, I want to put my 2 cents in on that too. I just think Lamar's underrated. I think Hurts is kind of in the same career trajectory as Dak. He's just not in his prime yet, and I feel like Dak is just better at this point. So that's my 2 cents.
Dak is better for sure.
if there's one thing that Dak does not do as well as Jalen Hurts, is run the ball, and it's because he's still traumatized from his ankle. And before Dak Prescott had the ankle injury, he was one of the better running quarterbacks in the league. He's not gonna run the ball no more because of his ankle. I wouldn't run the ball no more. I wouldn't run the ball either.
All right, and now for our Would You Rather. This is going to be the Tua Tagovailoa edition. I'm going to name some people in shock. You tell me, would you rather them or Tua?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts,
Hurts.
Kyler Murray,
Yo, can you come back to that one?
Kirk Cousins,
Kirk Cousins.
Geno Smith,
Geno Smith.
Derek Carr,
Derek Carr.
Russell Wilson,
Rust.
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar.
Matthew Stafford,
Tua.
Dak Prescott,
Dak.
Trevor Lawrence,
Trevor.
Kyler Murray,
Hold on. Like, this is my franchise quarterback, right? Or just one game?
franchise quarterback.
Uh,
Or whatever you, however you rank the rest.
I'd take Kyler.
All right. And what about
Don't want to.
Mike? Mike, you hear me?
What's up?
All right. Would you rather Tua edition? Who would you rather, Jalen Hurts or Tua Tagovailoa?
Jalen Hurts.
Kyler Murray or Tua?
Give me Kyler.
Kirk Cousins or Tua?
Oh, did I say Kyler? I mean, give me Tua. Oh, Kyler. Okay.
Geno Smith or Tua?
Geno.
Derek Carr or Tua?
Tua.
Russell Wilson?
Give me Tua. Russell Wilson. That shouldn't be a debate. Give me Tua.
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar.
Matthew Stafford?
Tua.
Dak Prescott?
Dak.
Trevor Lawrence?
Tua.
Okay. Y'all want to do me or we go to the week 10 people?
Yeah.
Wait. Whoa. What? Mar, come on, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy.
What's crazy?
No, I don't want to.
I can ask you the questions. How about that?
Yeah. Let's do that.
I can ask you the questions.
Bro. All right, bro. I don't know what you talking about, bro. No homo, by the way.
Yo. All right. I got you, bro. You ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, so would you rather Tua edition Andy Dalton,
Tua.
Marcus Mariota,
Tua.
Tom Brady,
Tua.
Justin Fields,
Tua.
Deshaun Watson,
Tua.
bruh.
Deshaun Watson is. I don't want that on my team.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm talking about as a quarterback, bro, because they're gonna let him play. I'm not talking about.
Bro, Deshaun Watson, I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Huh?
I haven't seen Deshaun Watson play in 2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Tua.
Fine. That's not a fair one. Then Russ,
Tua.
Kirk Cousins,
Tua.
bro. You realize you said Tua for every single one so far.
Yeah, but you giving me terrible.
including the greatest quarterback of all time.
Nah,
Okay.
Tom Brady is kind of a stretch. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. What about this? All right. Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
All right. Okay. Kenny Pickett.
Tua.
Oh man. All right. Derek Carr.
Tua.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Dak Prescott. Don't do it, man. No way.
I'm gonna go Dak Prescott.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. No, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Okay. Trey Lance.
Tua.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Tua.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
And Malik Willis.
Tua.
Or the next 10 years. Both of them.
Tua.
All right.
That's a tough one. I don't lie. Might be a little
Okay.
tough.
That's all I got.
All right, and you wanted to keep the Ravens in our pick'ems, right?
Yeah.
All right, and now for our Week 10 pick'ems, we are gonna start it off with the Ravens versus Saints. I got
Hold on. Can we speed run this? Because my Mac was literally about to die.
yeah, we about to speed run this for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the Ravens versus the Saints tonight. I got the Ravens. And who do y'all got?
We got the Ravens.
I have the Ravens.
All right,
Fortunately.
Falcons versus the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Falcons.
This is a disgusting game, but I'm going with the Panthers.
All right, Seahawks versus the Buccaneers.
Oh, this one's easy. Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks.
Bro, I think I got the Seahawks too. Wow, that's crazy. All right, Lions versus the Bears. I got the Bears winning this.
I don't know. I'm gonna give the edge. I'm gonna give it to the Lions. All right, the Lions.
I like the Lions too. Actually.
All right,
Yeah.
Browns versus the Dolphins. I know I'm going with two of the Dolphins, man.
I think I'm gonna go with the Browns. They're gonna get the upset.
Let me quote Mar on this one. Tua.
we gonna see who the real Chubb is. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't no clue they were fucking coaches.
All right, we got the Broncos versus the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Titans. The Broncos is terrible.
I'm gonna go with the Titans as well.
Who's Titans? I will say the Titans.
All right, we got the Bills versus the Vikings. I'm gonna go with the Vikings with this one.
The Vikings don't have as good a secondary or defense as the Bills do. So as the Jets do. So I'm going with the Bills.
Hey, Josh Allen might not play.
Yeah, y'all,
So,
yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Well, if Josh Allen plays, I'm going with the Bills. If Josh Allen doesn't play, I'm going.
I agree with that. Bills if Josh Allen plays. Vikings if he does not play.
Even if Josh Allen plays, I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Texans versus the Giants.
No, right. You said Giants?
Yeah. Versus the Texans.
He said Texans. I'm gonna go with the Giants for that.
I'm going with the Giants, man. I love our haters. All right, we got it. Jaguars versus Chiefs. This is the Chiefs.
It's a watch. The Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs.
All
I
right.
didn't even think about it.
I was thinking if there's any sliver of hope, and I was gonna take the Jags, but there's not.
Okay. All right, bro.
Steelers versus the Saints. The Steelers better win this game, but they're not, so I got the Saints.
When is TJ Watt coming back? Anybody know?
This game.
Oh,
Well, I'm going with the Steelers.
oh, whoa. I'm changing my pick to the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean we're coming off a bye. They're coming off a short week.
All right,
I
yeah.
got the Steelers.
I
man.
changed my pick.
I'm going with the Steelers.
All right, Colts versus the Raiders. Dang, this is a shitty
You know,
game.
this is an ugly game. Hope it ends in the tie, but I'm going for this. I'm going for the Colts.
Colts are about to win. New coach. They're gonna get up for him.
But it's Jeff Saturday, who has no coaching experience, like none.
Bruh, Jeff Saturday is about to be 1-0 as a coach.
All right, if you say so. He's about to get fired. I've never seen an interim coach get fired, but he's about to be the first one.
He's
still
not.
going for the Colts, bro.
Colts are about to go on a run.
Brother, I got
We'll see.
dang, bro. I got the Colts. I hate that pick, by the way. I got the
I
Colts.
hate it too.
All
The
right,
Raiders just look awful. So
we got the Cardinals versus the Rams now. I got the Rams.
I hate this one more, bro. I hate this one more.
I got the Rams, bro.
there's nothing I hate more than having to pick that Colts and Raiders because both of them look like shit. So I'm going Rams.
I feel like the Rams gotta win this.
Dude,
I got the card.
If the Rams want any hope at playoffs,
They gotta win
have to
this.
game.
All
I
right.
got the card.
We got the Cowboys versus the Packers. I got the Cowboys easily. Yeah, easily.
I got the Cowboys.
But I want to say easy because
Nah, bro.
Aaron Rodgers has scarred me through the years. So
Yeah, he ain't scarring me though.
No,
Y'all are playing at Lambeau. Y'all are playing at Lambeau too. Could be tough.
Last time we played at Lambeau, we beat them pretty handily. So I don't know.
All right.
I'm going Cowboys because that's my team, but don't be surprised if we lose. So
see, you don't even trust your Cowboys. You don't even trust your Cowboys against the Packers.
No,
and you think
true.
y'all?
That's not true. That is not true.
Hey, get that knife away from me! Why you putting that knife in me?
It's a nail filer. I just found it on my foot. It's not that I don't trust the Cowboys. He just scared the shit out of me. That's my little brother. It's not that I don't trust the Cowboys. It's that I don't trust Aaron Rodgers to stay the same Aaron Rodgers. So for the Cowboys.
All right, we got the Chargers versus the 49ers. I'm going to go with the 49ers. The Chargers...
I'm going Chargers. Because I think I just want them to get right. I just want them to be the team everybody thought they could be. So that's why I'm going Chargers.
Over or under 2 picks for Justin Herbert?
I got the Chargers.
Or over or under 1.5 pick for Justin Herbert?
I'm going under. I don't think he'll throw an interception.
What about you?
I got under, bro. He's not throwing 2 picks.
All right, so you got the Chargers?
Chargers.
All right, and we got the last game, which will be the Monday night game. We got the Commanders versus the Eagles.
One for the Commanders. Come on, Commanders. Get the upset.
Got them Eagles going undefeated, man. Throwing up the X like I'm dead. I don't know why, but I just am.
Don't do that.
Y'all are wild right now, bro. Y'all are like cheering on your division rivals right now.
Bro, it's the Commanders versus the Eagles. I got no choice.
I got the Eagles.
I got the Commanders. Let's go, Commanders.
All right.
Take command.
Take command of the Eagles.
Go take command of.
Hey, I gotta pick.
I'm gonna have to make the makeshift Terry McLaurin jersey for that. Put a red shirt, put a 1-7 on it. I'm going for the fucking Commanders. Let's go.
Burgundy.
Burgundy, same thing. Should I make it black? Yeah, I'm going for the Commanders.
Y'all boys funny, bro. Hey, this was a good episode, man. That'll wrap it up for this week. That was our week 10 pick'ems, and we'll see how we do next week. Hope everyone has a nice day, and good night, y'all boys. Hope y'all also have a nice day.
Great ones.